moving on. We move on now to the MOJO Hall of Fame Award, sponsored by Universal Music Catalogue Marketing. This year's recipients are actually a unique force in British music. They emerged in 1977 and they drew a line between the primal power of punk and the infectious dance floor appeal of 60s ska. In the space of 4 short years, this group managed to unite races and youthful subcultures through a message that was born out of brutal surroundings, but infused with a sense that things simply had to get better. To present the award, we could have asked any number of modern-day pop stars that have claimed this group as a key influence to turn up. Instead, it seemed fitting to go back to the music that so influenced them. So please welcome to the stage a gentleman who helped define Jamaican music in the late 60s, throughout the 70s. Starting out as a DJ for the El Paso sound system, he helped create a distinct vocal style before recording for both Studio One and Treasure Isle labels. He is reggae's original gangster, but in a good way. Ladies and gentlemen, Al Capone's guns don't argue. It is Dennis Al Capone.
Hello. Greetings. Yes, it's good to be here and to present this award to a group that entertained us all for a very long time. And this year's inductee in the MOJO Hall of Fame are the Specials. Let me hear you.
Yeah, it's the Hall of Fame Award. It's also the Fame of Hall Award. And yeah, it took, the fun is just, yeah, I'd like to thank whoever it is that decides these things. It's a great honour because if you think about it, if MOJO are only going to put one band in here in the Hall of Fame every year, the chances of getting in while you're still alive are about 1,000,000 to 1. So, yeah, I'd like to thank these guys who were my heroes, and I'd like to thank all the people who supported and backed up the Specials. Rico Rodriguez, Dick Cuthell, Rick Rogers, Dave Jordan, Rex and Trevor, and all the road crew. And if I'm allowed to say this, the people that carried on to Nelson Mandela, but that's a bit controversial. And yeah. What else was I going to say? Oh, and John Cooper Clarke. We supported John Cooper Clarke on the night that Margaret Thatcher got in at Dingwalls, and he came in the dressing room and said, "Belters." Oh, he didn't even say that. He said, "Belting, lads, belting." John Cooper Clarke shouldn't be giving out an award. Give him an award. He's the best. He's the fucking best. John Cooper Clarke, thank you for giving us that support slot. And
thank you very much. I want to big up 7 individuals make the Specials, you know. Unfortunately, the other black guy, I visually say, there's 2 black guys, the other black guy, well, he's still stuck on a train somewhere, you know. But I'd like to thank all these guys. Without these guys, we brought culture together. You know, it's a black and white multiracial band. You know, at the time, it wasn't the trendy thing to do, you know. But one thing I want to thank, there's one other guy I really, really want to thank, and if, without him, there wouldn't have been this here, is Joe Strummer, who's no longer with us because he gave us a break on the Unparole tour. Respect to Joe Strummer. Enough respect. Love you, man, you know. Yes, like the, yes. And all the females in my family, my daughters and my, you know, my mother who passed away this year. Respect, mom, love you. And the last but not least, my little boy, Dominic. I hope this is going to be something for you to treasure for the rest of your life and follow. Thank you.
And I'd just like to keep on laughing at those Chelsea fans I sat with at Moscow airport for 16 hours.